Welcome to the Money Room. This is your girl, Finance Muslima. Welcome to the Money Room. I'm excited to see you guys again. If you're online, first and foremost, I tell you guys after we do our prayers, we got to pour into one another. We got to speak some affirmation. So if you're online, I want you to drop some red hearts, share some love to someone else. Everybody is not as uppity and all of this energy. People have a lot going on. Everybody in different places in their life. I like to be respectful and I like to show that we care for one another without being loud, but just understand and appreciate. Everybody has things going on. Drop a red heart, show some love to someone who is in need, especially our sisters. This is the sisterhood platform. If you didn't know, drop a heart, show some love, guys. Welcome to the Money Room. It's Friday morning. Um, as usual, y'all know what we going in on about mindset and money because that's always the conversation. That's what we talk about over here. That's what we do. We talk about what's not talked about. We have to address the loud elephants in the room that nobody else wants to address, right? Because it's necessary. Even if you're not having a super exciting day or if your day didn't start yet, you're running a little bit behind like myself, just smile. Everything will be okay, I promise. Just smile. Everything will be okay. Everything's going to work out. Everything in your life is happening the way it's supposed to happen. Thank you guys so much. Always tuning in. So many years of support. I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful. I don't know. Okay. Before we jump in, so what I want to do something different this morning. I want those of you that's online, about the private Facebook group. I see we got some things going on over there. We got some things going on IG. I want somebody to just drop an affirmation this morning. Tell me one thing. Speak life into your personal life first and foremost, your personal development. Speak life over your business. I put a post up this morning. My business plan consists of a lot of prayer. That was my affirmation for this morning was my business is increasing daily. I am running a profitable business. I want you to speak a positive or just drop a positive affirmation. Even if you didn't say your affirmations this morning, you're thinking about it now because I said something. That's fine. We all reminding each other, right? Drop an affirmation, share it. You'll probably be able to help somebody out with your words or whatever you're thinking. Because this is the one thing I want you guys to always keep in mind. You're not the only one in the situation that you're currently in. You're not the only one. Say this to yourself 5 times, 10 times, 20 million times a day if you need to reassure yourself, because that's what who the reassurance is for. You're not the only one that's in the situation that you're currently in. And we often don't like to talk about what's currently going on in our life, especially if it's not as loud or you think it is as good in you're comparing your life to other people. So you're like, I don't want to talk, I got too much going on right now. Listen, you're not the only one. Millions, thousands of people around the world, everybody have stuff going on. And that's the main reason why I start off the money room the way that I do. Because everybody got something going on. But listen, guess what? We blessed to have another day. We here. Address it. Put your big girl pants on. Put your boots on. Address it. Let's you know what I mean? Do what we need to do. Beat your feet. Get off of the phone. Get the work done. That's what it really takes. Blocking out a lot of noise from life and really just putting the work in. That's what it takes. And before I go in to housekeeping and some content, I want to ask you guys a question. If you have your pen and your notebooks out, as always, I tell you guys to do. I want you to write this down. I want you to ask yourself this question at the top of the morning. I asked myself this morning as well. even with being so disciplined and always being on point, and I just wake up on go. But I get tired sometimes. I get like, oh, I don't want to do nothing today, or I'll have a late start, whatever the case may be. This is what I want you to ask yourself. I want you to write this down. And when you have those lazy days, or maybe you put a whole lot of work in and you just drink like, yo, I need to just fall back for a minute. I want you to ask yourself this. I'm going to ask you this. Can you do yourself a favor and get locked in? Get locked. Can you do yourself a favor and get locked in? So you don't even know what's going on with all the negative, all the drama. To a certain extent, outside is real loud and all that. Yeah, it's cool to be, in tune and, know what's going on and all of that. But when you're really locked into your life, you have more control of what's going on. Stay locked. I want to ask you, do me a favor and stay locked in. We have somebody on a Facebook group. So nice, sounds so nice, must be nice. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. If this is your first time on the Money Realm, please like, share, comment. If you feel like this information is for you, if I've always helped you with something, helping you this morning, we didn't even get started yet, right? Share with somebody else. Help me to create a bigger platform, help more women, men, no problem. Share with someone else. Thank you guys over on IG. I see y'all. Share with someone else. I help so many people, you know what I mean? Even when I wasn't able to help myself. But I love it though, because, the blessings come back 10 times full. And it's not like, when you love what you do, you're not like, oh, I'm doing this for a reason. When you love what you do, you just always on go. That's just how it is. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Like, share, comment, share with somebody else, one of your sisters, somebody that's in need of, this sisterhood financial conversation, mindset and money. Share with them. Give them the opportunity to be able to grasp all the things that you're grasping. Housekeeping. So, I told y'all this July is Faith, Family, and Finance 4-year anniversary this month. Thank you so much for the calls, the texts, the DMs. Thank you for the emails. You guys were like, sending cash apps. We had some gift cards, different stuff. I thank you guys so much for that. So what I said that I was doing this morning, I was giving away a $50 Visa gift card. I'm giving away a $50 Visa gift card. I preferably want it to be a business owner, or I want her to be a single mom. So if you're in a chat, if you're a single mom, if you're a business owner, jump in my chat and drop a money bag. I'm going to pick one person. I'm doing one $50 Visa gift card. Housekeeping, Charlotte. I will see you guys in Charlotte tomorrow. Everybody who registered for the first time home buyers workshop, that's going on in Charlotte tomorrow. I don't know if I told y'all, but it's completely sold out. I will share with you guys. If you looking interested in buying a home, I highly suggest you get on the next one and get that good information and get some help. I see some money bags being dropped. Some of these pictures, I can't really tell. I got one on Facebook and then I got two on IG. I'm looking at the profile pics and, they have a lot of stuff. So I don't know if these are women or not. Send me a DM, send me a message. I don't know. You guys, I don't know. The profile pictures are kind of sketchy. If you're a business owner, your profile picture should not be sketchy. It should be tell exactly what a person want to see when they come through your page, because you're blocking customers and sales. I'm gonna give you guys the rundown on Girls Just Want to Have Funds. Reason being, that's why I'm doing the giveaway. I'm doing the giveaway for Faith Family and Finance 4-year anniversary, but I'm also doing the giveaway because if you missed the webinar, Girls Just Want to Have Funds. Um, it was a whole big deal. I got a lot of good feedback from it. And I'm like, I know girls just want to have funds, right? So I was like, yeah, part of the giveaway I'm going to do, I'm going to do it, give it to a woman. Because us girls, we do just want to have funds. That's just the bottom line. I'm going to give y'all all the layout that was in, that's in the Girls Just Want to Have Funds guide. I'm going to break it down. And I always tell you guys this, and I hope that it doesn't go over your head. I hope you're sucking this up. I hope you are doing the necessary and stop playing with your life and tap in, fully tap in, and do what it is you need to do. Because this is the thing. This right now, 2021, this time that we live in, this is the perfect time for you to jump on to creating and building something, some type of legacy for your children or your family. Now, legacy, all of the, building wealth, all that stuff, it doesn't happen overnight, but you have to start somewhere. This is the perfect time to jump in and create something for yourself and your family. I told you guys this before, building wealth and all these things, money takes time to grow. So if you're thinking that you can work a job, work 2 side hustles, and hit this, this $100 million point that you're trying to get to. I'm not saying that you can't, but when you're playing the money game, you play it correctly. You have to be strategic about every single dime, every dollar that you get in, your move that you make. And this is why, I always tell y'all, some of y'all think that having the basics of the conversation, me constantly going back to the basics and teaching it, y'all think that is not necessary, but it is. When you learn how to master the basics, you can do anything. Learn how to master $20 an hour. Learn how to master and stay in control of $3,000 a month with a 9 to 5 paycheck first. And if you can't master and stay in control of $3,000 a month, you will never master and stay in control of $30,000 a month. That's just the bottom line. So when I go to the basics and we talk about making money, managing money, and learning how to multiply money, it's very necessary. Because if you don't know how to if you don't know how to turn $20 into $200 with just one single product or one single service or whatever the case may be, if you don't know how to multiply, how do you consistently flip your money from your business, whether it be service or products? When you make that money and your cash flow start coming in, how do you flip it? How do you multiply if you don't know what your profit is, what your expenses is, and know exactly what to dump back in to make more money? If you don't know how to strategically lay it out, how do you hit that number? You'll just say, oh, I'll just shoot for 30,000 in sales this month. No, it's the strategic way that it needs to be done. And the 30,000, you're not just going to look up in 30 days like, okay, this is 30 grand. Listen, it's done on a daily, from a daily sales perspective. It's done from a weekly sales perspective. How much can you make in one day? How much can you make in 1 week? It's done daily, weekly to hit the monthly goal. So when I take it back to the basics, a lot of you guys are like, you may feel as if the basics is not for you, but a lot of times it is for us. And I will tell you this, I'm not a millionaire. I'm a future millionaire. I'm going to speak that into existence. And I will say this, when you know how to master the small stuff, when you are disciplined and stay in control of the small, when you hit the big number, it's a huge difference. We have people that hit, 6, 7 figures in 1 month, 2 months, 6, 7 figures in 3 months. The goal may be 7 figures in 6 months. Whatever it is, you have people that hit these goals and these numbers all the time. But then this is the thing, they're so used to hitting these numbers that when you have so much money and your lifestyle change and all of these things, and you're increasing expenses, as your money is increased, when you start to increase expenses, then you start to see less cash flow. But this is the thing, even those people have to remember to take it back to the basics, because if you're doing 6 figures in 1 month, in 30 days you're doing 6 figures, you got to keep them, you got to stay in control of your money. You got to stay in control of what's going on, what I'm flipping, how much I'm going to play with. Still keep that 50-30, still living off 30% of your income and not living off all of your income, check to check, and being broke after paying your bills with a basic lifestyle. That's not the goal. So even those people doing 7 figures in 1 month, they be a lot of times like, yo, preach. I be having to remind myself, like, they like, I got to remember about the basics, going back to the basics, because when you're making so much money and you got so much going on, you have to keep in mind and prioritize the basics. Like, you can't get caught up, because then you're going to be back in the same place. So, you ever heard people say, the more money you make, the more problems, the more money you make. Now it's, we got to pay more attention. We got to stay more on point, because now your numbers is running triple, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times than the average person. So even those people that are at those numbers, they have to remember while making to manage and multiply their money as well, to keep it making more money for them. So it's not just about a 9-to-5 worker or a person with a job and one side hustle and not really creating as much cash flow. It's not just about those people. It's the mastering and always going back to the basics is for the person that's doing 6-7 figures in a month too. Because if not, they lose control. If you lose control of your money, you already know what happened. This is why I tell you guys, girls just want to have funds. Girls just want to have funds. Girls just want to have funds. The reason that the girls just want to have funds, God, is for you, is because it's for any woman, no matter where you are in your life, to get things, depending on your income and your expenses, to get you laid out and create a plan that is practical, not a plan that is too far-fetched that you can't reach, but a plan that is practical that you can start to tackle today. Starting to do the work today. It is a practical plan to get you on point. Creating a daily routine is super important. When you wake up in the morning, what are you doing? Are you tapping into social media, scrolling on your phone, doing all this stuff, checking emails and all that? It is imperative. It is super important that you create a daily routine, because the thing is, you have to pour into yourself before you jump into everybody else's world. And that's where a lot of the toxic negativity and all of these things become about, because people are not getting in tune with themselves before they start to jump, on these social media sites, or jump into taking care of everybody else and not taking care of yourself. So when I say, hey, good morning, Beverly, how you doing? So when I say a morning routine, I mean, when you get up, you should be doing some type of prayers. First and foremost, prayers. You should be doing some affirmations. If you don't, you have to go to the gym every day, stretching, all that kind of stuff. I tell you guys, yoga mats in the living room is the best thing. Releasing your brain, doing something with yourself. I always tell you guys too about journaling. Learn some type of journaling. If you don't talk to people about a lot of things, and you have a lot going on in your life right now, you need to talk. You need to get that stuff out. If it stay up in you and stay bogged in all that toxic and negativity, you can't operate and be the most creative person that you could be, because there's way too much going on up here that's not good. So you need to release all of that other stuff. Journaling is huge. You guys need to get into journaling. All right, tap into journaling, tap into journaling. Daily morning routine is necessary. I'm creating a financial plan. I want to ask you guys this question. You're on IG, or if you're on a private Facebook, you're on YouTube today. Have you ever sat with a financial professional? How old are you? Have you ever sat with a financial professional? People think that they can't afford to sit with a financial professional. They're afraid to sit with a financial professional because they're afraid of the lingo, the terminology. The words may be too big for them. They may be like, oh, I can't do this. I don't know what this stuff is. Baby, it is 2021. Your whole life, your whole children's life is dependent upon you learning your finances, what's going to be for you, and how you want to max out a plan to leave your children a legacy. You have to sit with a financial professional. If you never sat with a financial professional, I do offer consultations and so forth. Go to the website, check it out, www.faithfamilyfinance.co, www.faithfamilyfinance.co. And then you have, after, you get your financial plan, get your full page financial plan. And then you can, from the plan, you can break down some strategies of how you're going to make your goal, how you're going to make it work for you. So after you get a financial plan, you have a view and know what's going on, what your life in front of you, right? So then you can say, okay, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm trying to go. And now you could create yourself a plan to get to that next level. It's necessary. It has to happen. You can't just wake up every day and keep rocking out and say, this is what I'm going to do. Or, I'm going to make a plan for this. But the question that I want you to have in your mind, and I want you to ask yourself, how am I going to do it? If you've never done it before, if nobody around you is doing it, you don't have resources, you don't have enough education, I'm asking you this question, how are you going to do it? The Girls Just Want to Have Fun's guide has all of this in it for you. Break it down, the proper strategy that's for you that will work. I have some web and some bonuses I put in there with some website addresses to get you started on business credit. Long as you have your proper business things in order on the back end, your legal and all of that, you have your LLCs and all your things set up. Website addresses, all those things for your business, then the website links that I have in there will be super important for you, because you can they're literally go-tos. Get you a trade line instantly, get you some money instantly, get your business credit running instantly. Right? If you follow me on Instagram, I share some stuff in my stories. I got approved for $2,000 something in with Crown Supplies. That's one that I didn't have on as a net 30, but I decided to add it because I heard from my mentor about such good things and the numbers that it can help me hit really quickly by purchasing off there and paying back before 30 days. But that's a whole nother situation, right? So make sure you have your business back end stuff legally together so that you can qualify for all of this money out here that you can get. And then when you have your business back end legally set up and you know how to effectively get money from these banks and from, all of this funding that's out here for businesses, you won't have the mindset no more of feeling like you need a second or a third job to fuel your business. Because when you have access to more resources and you're educated more and you know more, then you could do better. So instead of going to get a part-time job, you spend that time at home after work building your business, but then you invest in yourself and you get this information and you use this information and it saves you time. Start building yourself up to get these free funds that's out here. So I know that Girls Just Want to Have Funds And this, when I created this guide, I really created it in a way to where as though, because people sometimes often think that like, oh, Christian, you're at this point and XYZ. No, it's not for no particular woman. It's not for no particular person. Wherever you are, you can grab this thing, you can utilize it, and it'll help you. Another thing too, that you need that will play the huge part in what you have going on every day. Mindset and money game planners. Super nervous to drop them. If you don't know the story, I dropped them in November during COVID. We sold out 3 times. This is the 4th time re-up. Yes, they are back in stock on the website, $24.99. Get your whole life together with this 12-month financial planner. www.faithfamilyfinance.co, www.faithfamilyfinance.co. That is the first thing that you need to get on your journey. Write down and this financial planner is not just about money. That's why everybody loved it. The testimonies, everything, because it is mindset and money. Mental health is super important. If you're not intact mentally, I don't know how you're going to attack this money and create this lifestyle and build wealth and all of these things if this is not right. And I know because that's what I had to do first. So everything I've implemented and put in this book is things that I personally use. So the mindset and money game planner is definitely something that everybody should have in their household. Get one for you and your bestie, buy your mom one, your aunt one, your daughter. If you have older children, you need it. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you didn't have the money conversation at home, a lot of these things I'm talking about you never heard before, then you definitely need it. This is 2021. Take control of your life and stop blaming everything on everybody else. Like, share, comment, please tag, share share the money room with someone else who needs it as well. We need to start spreading knowledge and helping each other and stop thinking that, this, just acting funny and stuff like that. We're too grown for that. The way to success is helping somebody else. Once I pour into me, y'all know my saying every day, and I'm going to end it on this note. Prayers. First and foremost, you're going to do your prayers every morning. Secondly, you're going to speak your affirmations into your life. If you don't have affirmations, you want to make some affirmations. You want to create some and write them down. And you want to say them every single morning, afternoon, night if you need to. Sometimes I'm driving and I'm having a crazy day and I start speaking affirmations. Thirdly, what we're going to do, we're going to find some type of way to make an impact on somebody else's life. Whatever it is that you love to do, find some type of way to make an impact on somebody else's life. And with that being said, I hope this small money room this morning made an impact on you, because that's the goal, to teach you and help you learn something that you didn't know prior to coming here, and fill you up with some things so that you can consistently keep coming back. But most importantly, put your feet on the gas and start your own journey, get your own things going on, and stop making excuses and stop waiting. Now is the time. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow.